All right, so I'm making sure to pick up the camera, aka my phone. Welcome back to this week's journey to full-time entrepreneurship. Today is a full day. Not to disclose a lot, but I use my breaks with my corporate job to do Lesline Does Wellness, okay? So use the break because I'm doing this other training. So, long story short, I'm doing this mindful shout out to Yolanda. Let me just shout out to Yolanda. She is the creator of Mindful Play. So I am learning her curriculum to become a facilitator and teach her mindful play learning in like the library and things like that. So she was just teaching me. So we were doing that. Now I'm doing my corporate job and then also listening to one of my favorite podcasts, Kev on Stage. Well, no, here's the thing with Kev on Stage and that chick Angel. But anyways, I just wanted to pop in because you're going to be watching this. I'm bad with YouTube timelines, but you're going to see this like you've already saw last week's, and if you haven't, I'll make sure to pin it. So make sure you watch the first episode of the journey to entrepreneurship. But today is a full day. The kids are home, but my husband took them to the pool, so I'm so thankful for him. That he has a lot to do with the way I could just be out here gallivanting. Anyways, I will see you guys. I just wanted to pop in though and touch base. Okay, bye. Well, not bye, but see you in the next clip. All right, so I just finished work. It is the second day of summer. We are still using the food schedule as best as we can. Has it gone perfectly? No, but it has definitely, I'm looking for my tripod so I can talk to you guys while I wash dishes because that's the majority of what I be doing is washing dishes. But what I'm saying is it's helped, and I was sharing this because I shared the reel on Facebook too about, making this food schedule, and I shared they're like, does it work? Like, let me know. And yes. And so anyways, I say that to say that it has, I lost my train of thought, y'all. The food schedule has worked, but anyways, we don't keep all this in, you hear me? But I just wanted to, oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. So yeah, the food schedule, it's just helped. That's what I was trying to get at. It helps with my anxiety of just I realize if you don't know what to expect, if you don't plan with anything, especially with being a mom, you're just, my anxiety just out of control. If I don't know when they are gonna eat, right? And then it feels oh my gosh, why do they keep asking? But it's not even that they keep asking, it's that I get distracted doing something else, and then an hour later they may come up and be like, hey, can I have something to eat? And I'm like, well, you just ate, but you didn't just eat. Okay, how many times am I gonna get distracted? But so I just want to show you guys behind the scenes. So as a subscriber over here, we're gonna I don't want to use the term family because I've realized in corporate settings that's a red flag, but I just want you guys to get to know me a little better and really see how I don't do it all. But right now I'm doing 2 for 1 here. I'm washing dishes as I talk to you all, and I'm actually getting ready to leave, not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm gonna be out of town, so just getting myself, and when I say getting myself together, I literally mean content wise. Let me say this, I love creating content. It's genuinely so fun for me, and I'm learning how to lean into that because I realize that's not everybody's story, but I'm not gonna allow what other people have to say about how they don't like creating content stop me from creating content. Hey, okay, anyways, that was a word in itself. So I'm leaning in heavily and stuff, and so long story short, shout out to my friend Brittany at Be With Brit. Go follow her over on Instagram. She was like, yo, when we go to this thing, we need to make 30 days of content. And I'm very literal. So I took her up on that. And I said, yeah, okay, we gonna get 30 days of content. And so I used ChatGPT, and I'll see if I can insert what I wrote as the prompt. And if not, maybe I won't, because by the time I post this, I wouldn't have left yet, and I don't want, anyways, but I used ChatGPT GPT to help me curate 30 days of content. And I could refine the prompt probably a little bit better, but it already gave me some really good ideas that I could legit have 30 days of content from where we're going in a couple of weeks. Because where we're going in a couple of weeks, I invested, this is the most I've spent for like an experience, but I know it's gonna be worth it, and I can't wait to share that with y'all either. Y'all gonna get a full vlog. That's my dog. Yep, have a dog. This is the real life. This is the real life. So anyways, I'm gonna finish washing these dishes and I will talk to you guys later. And I gotta dry my hand to stop the record button. Good morning, happy day 3 of summer. Today is May 30th and I wanna just get in the habit of picking up the camera every day. But I did last night, I wanted to share with y'all, I made some edits and hopefully I'm not getting sick. My throat kind of feels a little funny, but I made some edits to my website, so I'll put that here. And I put like a video like for the opening page, because I've noticed that like other websites, they've been doing video, which makes sense because when you like consume content, you typically want to see movement, like, but then at the same time, that don't even make sense what I'm about to say, because my post, it always comes back to Instagram. It's not a great relationship I'd be having with Instagram, but I'm being silly. But no, what I'm saying is this, my posts on Instagram that typically do really well are like the pictures. So maybe people don't want to see video on there, I don't know, but it looks really cute. The video that I have, it's from the last yoga class that I did, right? Yeah, that was the last yoga class that I did, was a few months ago in collaboration with Rome Loud's Take a Breath initiative. And so I like hired a videographer and all that, and it was a commercial. They pretty much made me. So yeah, I just want to share that. And then I also wanted to share, like, going back to like, Lesline, how do you do it all? And I'm saying like this should be the name of the series, is like how I don't do it all, because I feel like, you know, that people think like when they see people, you know, stepping out on faith, living out their dreams, living their purpose and stuff, you think that they're doing it all, and I'm not. And a case in point is last night, when I stayed up past my bedtime to update my website, but I felt the inspiration. And that's something one of my mentors has shared with me. It's like, when you're inspired, do it. She, obviously, I know she wouldn't subscribe to me staying up like late at night to do it, but that is the real life of like working a full-time job, being a mom, all the other things, right? Is that I know when I need to rest, but at the same time, I like listen when I'm like, I get this like urgency of inspiration, if you will. And so what I did last night is I updated my website, but before that, I posted about the food schedule, right? And so a friend of mine like was in the comments and was like, "Oh, I need this." And so I was like, you know what, let me just make it a downloadable PDF. So then I did that last night, worked some kind of magic, not really. I'm not a brand designer or anything like that, but I just made a document in Canva, and then now it's on my website. So I'll put that here if you're interested in getting that, so you and your kiddos can struggle less this summer when it comes to food and stuff. And also it'll save you money if you really like, and I can make maybe another document with this, but then you can like kind of budget better, and like the food you're buying, I don't want to say it won't go to waste, because food goes to waste in this house all the time, but it'll just help you like be more clear and be on the same page as a family when it comes to food. So anyways, last night I made the downloadable PDF for the food schedule. That's on my website now. Then I was like, oh, I should make a blog. So then I made a blog and used ChatGPT to kind of just help me, like, you know, get the wheels turning. And then I edited it to make it sound more in my voice. And then once I did that, I was like, oh, I should put this on Pinterest. The only reason, guys, that happened is because as I was updating my website, I noticed there was like this thing that was like, oh, you can make like all of your images on Pinterest like savable, like so if somebody's hovering they can save your images. And I was like, sure, why not? Like, I don't know, I feel like that's in my benefit, because then people will like see my face, they can click it, and I don't know, just go with me. But I said yes to that. But then I was like, oh, I should make a blog post. And then I was like, oh, I should post this over on Pinterest, because it's a very Pinteresty thing, because my inspiration to create the food schedule came from Pinterest, right? So so then I did that. So I made the PDF, put it on my website, sent it to my friend, then put it in the comments over on Facebook, so then other people could see it under that post. Then I made the blog post, then I published the blog post, then I also made the Pinterest pin. And then I continued to update my website, and that was that. Those are the spur like of moment of Lesline that that's how I get a lot of things done. It might seem, I don't even want to say the word because that might be problematic, but that is how I work at times. Okay, I have these bursts of energy and I ride it because I'm just finishing my period. And so I'm like, this past week or so, I was just like, just sitting in the flow of being and like, not doing anything really. But then after my period, it's like this burst of energy. So anyways, I'm going to clock in for work and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, so I just spent like 30 minutes deleting messages and photos because my phone was out of space. But we're back, and I had recorded a continuation of this vlog, and it's nowhere to be found. And then I was like, oh, I really should get a content creator camera. But the way like my finances are set up right now, that's not like a smart decision. So I need to just continue to use what I have. And ergo, I had to, I don't know if that's even the right way to say ergo, but I had to delete a bunch of stuff. And just little, if you're like creating content like I am and you're like, I don't have space. One hack that I've been doing is using my Google Drive storage, which that's funny because now that I've been putting videos over there, it's like, you're 81% full. Like, goodness gracious. So I'm almost full over there. But what I've been doing is putting it over there. And then what I'm going to do, what I should do, because I saw something recently, a content creator was like, save your videos in like 3 places, like a hard drive, and I forgot what the other 2 places are. We do have a shared hard drive, my husband and I, that's like a lot of terabytes or whatever. What I do with that is once I make the YouTube video, like once I edit it, I put my edited YouTube video on that hard drive. But what I'm probably gonna start doing is uploading all of my iPhone clips like this into my Google Drive, and then the clips from the Google Drive, putting them into our shared drive. And that's like a cloud drive. So that's not even a hard drive necessarily, because people be like, you need to have like a hard drive, like that's important. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I am looking into getting the DJI camera, so I'll put that here. I say that, guys, because I'm editing my videos, so I just want to make sure that I remember to like insert. So I'm looking into most likely getting the DJI Osmo Pocket 2. Everybody right now does have the Pocket 3, which is a really dope camera. However, the way my finances are set up at this point in time, it is living within my means to get the Pocket 2. So I think I'm gonna lean towards getting the Pocket 2, not the creator combo thing that has the mic. I'm just getting the camera, bare bonesing it. So by the end of the year, we're gonna put that out there, I will get the Pocket 2. So why I really wanted to come back on here though is to discuss, because this is the journey to full-time entrepreneurship. So I wanted to share what I've actually been doing these past like 12 weeks. I was a part of the Buy from a Black Woman Business Accelerator. I was one of like 10 or 11 other women that were accepted into this business accelerator, where they helped us get help us hopefully get our minority woman-owned business certification. I'm tired, guys, but I really just want to get this thought out because I don't want to forget. So they're helping us get that certification. I already am certified. That's nationally. So I'm gonna be getting my national minority women-owned business certification, like through the national supplier people. I already, with Lesline Does Wellness, already has the minority woman-owned business certification through the state of Florida, and that has already offered me, because my husband was like, what do these certifications even do, right? So I was explaining it to him and telling him that because of me having the Florida minority woman business certification, I was able to get do a partnership with the Florida Department of Health, specifically the maternity sector. And if you don't know already, I have my You Just Had a Baby mindfulness cards for new moms. So they purchased 75 card decks from me, and then we made, they wanted 25. So they wanted 25 in Haitian Creole, they wanted 25 in Spanish, and they wanted 25 in English. So got that all situated and got the check is cleared. So that was my first deal this year that I did. And it a part of it, like, yes, the girl, I think she said she like the person that was my point of contact said she's like been following me online and stuff, so showing up online helped. But also, once we were like in communication, I remember mentioning to her, I'm like, I'm already in the system. And she's like, oh. And so like that just made it easy, because when it comes to government stuff, you got to be in systems and portals and da-da-da, right? So when I told her that, she was like, oh. And then once they see that I'm in the portal, they already see that I'm minority woman-owned, certified within Florida. And that's like a badge of honor. I don't know how to, it's just like, not clout, that is a horrible word to use, but it's just like, oh, okay, like you have all your ducks in a row. Because there's with the Florida minority certification, I thought it was a lot of paperwork, but then with the national one, it was like even more paperwork that they asked. So when businesses, like when you're looking to work with businesses and they see this, they know that you're like serious though, because you literally have to give them everything, with the exception of like, you know, it sounds silly, but with the exception of like your firstborn, I was gonna say the firstborn, because it was a lot of stuff. So anyways, I'm in the process of like, that has been submitted, the national certification. So I'm really excited. I'm a little anxious. All right, so we are leaving downtown. I just celebrated my friend's birthday. Happy birthday to my friend Amanda. And I just wanted to talk about showing up for your friends, even when it can be kind of challenging. As you guys already know, clearly the name of this series is Journey to an Entrepreneur. You can get really caught up in building your business and all that stuff, where you tend to forget about like your core people. And today I celebrated one of my core people. I don't know if I said this already, but I have been sick the past few days, so it was a little challenging to, you know, try to get out of the house and all of that, but I did it. So anyways, I just wanted to share, you know, the importance of showing up for those that have always showed up for you, as you continue to evolve, and just making sure I was here today to celebrate her, letting her know that she means a lot to me, was something that was really important to me. Okay, my car is here. But anyways, just I guess challenge you to do the same. Like, show up for those people. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath, guys. Whew. Show up for the people that show up for you. Like, who are your core people? Make sure you show up for them. And yeah. And now we are in mom duty. I am now at the splash pad with my kids. Just finished celebrating my friend Amanda. Now doing mom stuff. I kid when I say that, like I'm always a mom, but I just think it's funny just showing the different sides of being a woman, right? I can celebrate my friends. I can also take care of my kids. I can, right? But I also, as the name of this series is The Journey to Becoming a Full-Time Entrepreneur, it is challenging though, right? But I'm really thankful that I have incredible support. So like my husband, he's home right now, like meal prepping and all of that stuff, while I take the kids out for a few hours. So the kids are out now. I'm gonna try to keep them out of the house for maybe the next 3 hours as my husband continues to do meal prep and like, you know, cleans up around the house. So like that's one way I guess I do it all, is I delegate. And it's something that just naturally, I will say that too, my husband likes to cook, like he likes to do that stuff, and then I just happen to be better at cleaning. So that's how we kind of delegate things. And then I just have to also realize, like, if I'm gonna do something and hang out with friends, like I need to give him his time too, because he tends to be a homebody. So it can kind of be hard because he doesn't leave the house to like reset himself. So what I'll do is like, okay, I'm gonna take the kids out because I like to be outside. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the kids out of the house so you can take care of the things, and then like, you know, get your me time, because men need me time too, right? But yeah, so we're at the splash pad. This is somewhere near our house, and yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. So nobody asked, but I have 2 drinks right now. I have my espresso. Shout out to Simply Modern, not sponsored yet, but I love that mug. And then I have my Contigo 32 ounces of water. So this is how I get things done though too. I am always staying hydrated. There's this thing, I don't know if I could put in a clip, but it's like hot girls drink at least 3 drinks at all times, one to hydrate, one for energy, and I forget what the third one is, but most times I always have at least 2 bevies on hand. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to that. All right, so today is Monday, June 3rd. I am very stressed, but I just wanted to check in with you guys, and I did my hair last night. I've been, for those that may be like, man, your hair grows so fast, it's genetics. I ain't even gonna hold you guys and say like, oh, I take this supplement and this. I do take like vitamins and things like that, but not specifically for my hair. And I'm pulling on my hair here because I can just see how it's bunched up. But genetically, my hair grows really, really quickly. And I'm also being very disciplined of making sure I wash my hair every 7 days. I am going out of town this coming weekend. So I'm keeping my hair stretched out like this to try to do something with it. I know you shouldn't try hairstyles when you're going out of town, but bear with me. I'm buying another product too don't worry about it. Y'all see it next week and we can judge next week. But, yeah, so it's Monday. I have a lot of things to do. I'm kind of procrastinating. I should be doing other things. I shouldn't be on this camera. I shouldn't. But I just wanted to get this out of me feeling stressed. I did write down my top 3 today. I've done 2 out of 3 of the things. The third thing is a school assignment. And just so y'all know, I am in school to become, how many times I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm not, because people come in at different times to my channel. I'm in school to become a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I question myself almost every day. Cause nursing school is very hard. So I'm taking 2 advanced classes, cause I'm technically in grad school. I forget that all the time. So one class I'm taking is advanced health assessment, and the second class I'm taking is advanced pharmacology. So the assignment that I'm working on, let me give more detail of this. So knowing that I have 2 assignments due June 9th, today is June 3rd, how I am, I'm not a procrastinator, because I know some people, they will be like, oh, but I'm going to be out of town. So I'm like, and technically I will be back like June 9th in the night, but I'm like, no, like I don't like to roll like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my advanced health assessment assignment. I'm going to split it. So technically how I work, like I got to ease into the assignment. I can't just like look at the assignment and then do it all in the same bada bing, bada boom. So I started like looking over the assignment. I'm going to continue to look over the assignment. Later today, after I get off work, I'm going to take the kids to the pool for a minute. And then during that time, I'm going to see if I can like actually start writing it out. So to give you guys like, what is the health assessment assignment? They give you a case study. So they're like,
this is a college student. It's her first time going to school. This is her ethnicity. And so this week they really want us, which this is fun for me. Like, this is the stuff I like to talk about, but they want us to focus on like the person's cultural and social needs. Like, how do you provide culturally competent care as a provider? And like, I got this. Like, what? So I have to like write this whole like thing out about how do I provide this college student culturally competent care. So now that I've explained that to you guys, that'll help me now when so I'm giving myself till tomorrow. So technically for me, the assignment is due tomorrow. And then Wednesday, Thursday, because I'm out Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have to do the other assignment, which I haven't looked at yet, but it shouldn't be as in depth as this assignment, hopefully. And then I have some other things like with Lesline Does Wellness, and I'm just like, but these are the things that I prayed for. And then my threads, I posted something about shooting my shot, and it's almost got like 150 likes, and like really big people with big followings are commenting. So now I'm like, I want to hide. I don't know if you can relate to that. Cause it's like the things that you do post as something that you're like, oh, this is gonna be the one that goes viral or whatever. Don't. But the thing where you're like, shit, I'm just gonna say what I did. That's what takes off. So I shot my shot. I said that wrong. But anyways, with this brand, they actually wrote me back. I didn't think they would. And so I was just really proud of myself that I exercised my pitching muscle. It wasn't like a full pitch, I will say that. I was just like, hey, this is me. I love your product. I'd love to work with you guys. And they wrote back a very nice response. So somebody in the threads was like, in the thread was like, follow up in 30 to 45 days. And I was like, I love this kind of energy. Like, give me a time frame. So I'm probably going to do that. And so it also gave me, because I reached out to another brand, like a theme park brand as well. And they replied too, and they sent me their application. So I was like, okay, this is giving me actually the motivation to create more content around those things. So then when they go to my profile, they can see that I'm not just asking to ask, like I've already created the content, right? Because you can't ask for something if you're not doing it. Like, that don't make sense. Anyways, this is a 6-minute clip. The way the space on my phone be, I'm afraid this gonna cut me off. So anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. All right, y'all. So today is the last day of this week's vlog. I wanted to close it out as I am doing my midday walk. It's technically not, we're getting into later. Well, it's 2:00. Is that still midday? Let me know if that's midday for you. But I had to recalibrate, had a little hectic morning this morning, balancing, I don't even like to say balancing, but doing Lesline Does Wellness, having a full-time job, being a mom. It is summer. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I had to step out of the house for a moment. My husband is home, obviously, with the kids. But I was like, I just need a minute. And I'll even be transparent with y'all. He was like, can you bring them? And I was like, no, I need a minute. So just taking this minute to do one of my most favorite things and take a walk. So taking a walk, got my watch doing its watch dings. You can't really see that, but I just wanted to like jump on the camera and be like, this is a little of a hard moment. And I'm just like, we're not even like in the thick of summer. We like literally, it's like technically the first full week, and I'm already like, So anyways, this is one of my things that I love to do when I feel myself getting flustered. And how I know I feel like I'm getting flustered is like work tasks that normally are easy to me, like with my corporate job. I get very snippy about it, and then I'm like just snippy at myself, and I have to like soothe myself, so to speak. And how I do that is I talk to myself. I'm like, it's okay. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't exercised. I should go do that. So that's what we are doing now. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I have these headphones on, as you can see. It's actually another way that I soothe myself. So like before I came out here to to come down
before even stepping out, I put on some brown noise. I'll see if I can link my brown noise in the description if you would like to listen to it. Brown noise is a type of noise similar to white noise, but I prefer brown noise. And it just helps you relax. Some people use it to go to sleep. It can help you focus. There's different types of noises and there's different types of frequencies. So the one that I have liked is brown noise. So I did that as I was trying to like clock out for lunch. I put my brown noise on with my headphones, and then I came out, and now I'm here just touching grass, so to speak, looking at the trees, like practicing mindfulness, right? So anyways, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. And let me know if you have any questions related to managing, working a full-time job, building your business. Let me know. Being a mom, being a wife, let me know your questions below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.